Granny's, Abner. I believe that's our ring.
All right, Doggy Lum, I believe you're right.
I'll see. Hello, jot 'em down, store. This is Lum and Abner.
And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, yesterday, Ben Withers was called in to try to locate Zenora and her brother, who disappeared along with over $800 in circus funds. As we look in on the circus grounds tonight, we find Lum and Squire in the office wagon discussing the matter. Listen.
I wished we'd hurry up and hear something from Ben about how he's coming out on this robbery case.
Well, I don't know, Lum, but if I was you, I wouldn't count too much on Ben Withers. You might have a pretty long way.
Well, I wouldn't say that, Squire. He said he was going right to work on it.
Yes, well, with Ben Withers, that can take an awful long time, Lum. The way that man procrastinates, Zenora and her brother can be clear out of the country.
Yeah, well, how's that? The way Ben what?
Fools around, puts things off, delays things.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, Ben ain't the only one working on it. He notified the sheriff, and he's helping him.
Well, I'm certainly relieved to hear that. In any event, Lum, they're going to have to hop to it if they expect to catch them. They've already had a day's head start on them as it is.
Yeah, Granny's, I still can't hardly believe it. Just don't seem possible.
Well, you know, all along, Lum, I thought Zenora and her brother was the ones that was taking the money. I hate to say I told you so, but that is the truth.
Yeah, I know it. I never would have believed it. Nice as I was to her, and her slipping around behind my back and stealing me blind.
Yes, she certainly had the wool pulled over your eyes, all right, Lum.
Yeah, I'm beginning to believe she was just making out like she was in love with me just to throw me off in the track.
Oh, yes, indeed. She more than likely had that in mind when she joined up with the circus, even.
Yeah, I reckon if I'd had any sense at all, I'd have knowed it.
Oh, she was a smooth little article, all right. A designing woman like that is dangerous.
You're telling me. Just a good thing they left out of here when they did. I never would have suspicioned her.
Well, sir, you know, it's funny to me, Lum, that they could disappear this way. Now, if the sheriff sent out all the wires that he said he did, it looks like somebody would have picked them up someplace by now.
Well, anybody that's smart enough to trick me that way is going to be awful hard to catch, I'll tell you that right now.
Yes, there's no telling where they are by now.
Well, they might be back after them horses. I'm having them watched day and night.
Well, I don't know, Lum, but I don't believe they'd take that risk. I don't believe you need to look for them ever to come back here.
How she could set up and tell me what understanding eyes I had and say all them nice things about me, knowing all the time she was stealing behind my back. That's just more than I can figure out.
Well, I figure it was her brother that did the actual stealing, Lum. See, her part of the game was to learn the combination to the safe. Now, that's what I think.
Yeah, I can see now. She was in here one night when I was putting up the receipts for the day and seen me open the safe. I hate to admit this, but I believe I even explained to her how the thing worked.
Oh.
Showed her the combination.
Well, right there's where you made the biggest mistake of your life.
Yeah, I know it, but this is a poor time to be telling me.
Well, I knew the minute I saw that Zenora that she was dynamite. Oh, wow.
Granny's, the way she'd turn them big brown eyes up at me, sympathizing with me over the money being stolen.
Oh, she had a soulful look.
Saying she wished she could help me find it. How she could do it, I don't see. The funny part of the whole thing is the money she was stealing right along was the money I was aiming on spending on her.
Yes, that's too bad. Too bad.
I doubt if I'll ever be able to look at another horse as long as I live.
Well, don't brood about it, Lum. You know we ought to make some money here in this town. I had a good turnout today, considering the weather.
Yeah, I just counted up a while ago. We taken in nearly $300.
Yes, I believe it's going to be a good town for us, Lum. I'm glad we came over here.
Oh, yeah. Waldron's a right lively little town.
Good farming section, yes. Where you find business conditions good, why, it's usually a good show town, you know. Wish I had me a high pitch going right now.
Say, if we're going to go over town there to get something to eat, we better get started. It's might not bedtime now.
Yes, it is. Getting late, yes.
You to talking about that money being stolen, we'll sit here all night.
Do you think the money be all right there in the safe, Lum, without somebody here in the wagon to watch it?
Oh, I think so. Ain't nobody bothered nothing since Nora and her brother left. I don't know where Abner's at. I ain't saw him since the show let out.
Well, I saw him and Cedric together right after the show. I guess they must have gone uptown, too.
Well, I'll turn this lamp down. Go ahead, Squire. Find out about them steps.
Yes, sir.
I might not broke my neck last night trying to go down them things in the dark.
Yes, sir. Little Steve. Be sure you lock that door good now, Lum.
Yeah, if I can find them keys. Yeah, here they are.
It's still cloudy. Wouldn't be a bit surprised to see it rain tomorrow. Come on, Lum.
Yeah, this is sort of the wet season of the year, you know.
Yes, I want to get Cedric to patch that hole in the tin in the morning.
Yeah, I noticed that today.
Yeah, all right, Cedric. Hey, they're gone now, Cedric. Here, wake up, Cedric.
Huh. Mom?
Wake up, they're gone.
Oh, who's gone? What's the matter?
Be quiet. Lum and Squire, they just now left one uptown. Come on out from under the wagon.
Oh, I reckon I must have dropped off to sleep.
Well, you was snoring there like a buzzsaw. I was scared to death they'd hear you. I knowed if I tried to wake you up, you'd more likely holler, and then they would hear you sure enough. Come on now, we gotta hurry.
Yes, Mom, I'm coming.
Hey, mind out, watch these steps now. When I open this door, would you slip inside right quick now? Don't want nobody to see us.
Oh, wait a minute, I forgot and left the money under the wagon.
Well, for goodness sakes, get under there and get it quick, Cedric.
Don't know if I can find it without no light.
Well, don't strike no match under there now. There ain't no telling who's watching.
No, Mom, I won't. I'll use my flashlight.
Cedric, you don't need no light at all. Just feel around under there till you find it.
Oh, here it is.
Don't talk so loud, Cedric. You'll wake up the whole circus.
I got it.
I just hope Lum and Squire don't decide to come back for nothing. Come on, get in there. Hurry.
Yes, Mom. Yeah, I still believe we ought to have left this over there in my tent.
No, I want to get it all together. And this is the safest place for it. It's the last place in the world Lum would think to look for it's right here in his own room.
If he ever finds out you're the one that's been getting it, Mr. Abner, it's going to be just too bad for you.
Well, he ain't going to find out. If you'll keep your mouth shut. Me and you's the only ones that knows it, and I know I ain't going to tell him.
No, Mom, that'd be silly.
He still thinks it was Nora and her brother that stole it. I could hear him and Squire talking up here in the wagon a while ago, just going on about him.
Oh, I'd be shamed to death if I was you, Mr. Abner, laying that off to them.
Well, Cedric, I never said it was him. I can't help what Lum thinks.
You was the one that caused her and her brother to leave the circus, though.
You just hush up now, Cedric. Can't tell who might be listening. You just do as I tell you now.
Well, I wished I never had nothing to do with it. That's what I wish.
Well, I bought you that new baseball suit for helping me. And besides, it's too late for you to back out now, so don't talk that away.
Well, if I keep my mouth shut right good, will you buy me a new catcher's mitt, too?
Well, I'll study about it. This ain't no time to be talking about such as that. Here, let me have the money now. You sure it's all here, Cedric?
Yes, Mom, I ain't touched it. That sack there is what you took the first night, and that's the second in there, and this one here's the one you had me steal out of the trunk the day you went with Mr. Lum and Mr. Squire when y'all went back over to Pine Ridge.
Yeah. Old Lum was just worrying himself to death, wondering how anybody could have got in this wagon and it locked the way it was.
Well, it weren't no trouble to get in, for I had your keys.
Yeah.
But I had to watch my chances to slip in so's nobody'd see me.
Yeah, you done a good job, Cedric.
Thank you, Mom.
And let's see now. Where can we hide this stuff here?
If I was you, I'd put it in the safe.
Well, I don't know the combinations to it no more. Lum had that changed the other day.
Oh.
He's the only one that knows it now. Let's see here. Where would be a good place to hide this stuff?
How about hiding it under the mattress there?
No, that'd be the first place anybody'd look for it. I don't want to have it in none of my belongings, no way. Let's look around there at old Lum's hand satchel. That might be a good... No, he might decide to take a trip or something. That wouldn't do.
Oh, I'll tell you a good place, Mr. Abner. Why don't you just put it in that little heating stove there? It's warm now, and you never do use it no more.
No, ain't no need to build a fire this time of year. That's a good idea, Cedric. Doggies, that's the very place for it. Nobody ever think to look in a heating stove for money.
But if it turns off cold, you better be sure and recollect to take it out of there. Them bills would burn right up. They're paper, I think.
Yeah, I believe they might be myself. Well, I'm going to take it out and put it in the bank the first chance I get. It won't be in here long. Yeah, I just set all 3 sacks right down in here. Cedric, if you ever tell this on me, I'll haunt you the rest of your life.
Wait a minute, Mr. Abner, be quiet.
What's the matter? What is it?
I hear somebody coming.
Oh, my goodness. Here, Cedric, crawl under the bed right quick.
Oh, yes, Mom.
Here, I'll get in my bed and pull the covers up and make out like I'm asleep. Hurry up, get under there, Cedric.
It's just as well, I reckon, Squire. Feller ain't got no business eating this time of night, no way.
No, well, I'm glad we found out they's closed before we walked all the way uptown there.
Yeah, well, I do know. Looky there.
What is it?
Abner's sound asleep already. Dead tired, I reckon. Just look at that innocent face of his. It's a easy conscience that sleeps well.
Well, good night, Lum.
Yeah. Good night, Squire.
Well, so that's where the money's been going. Now, just what is Abner up to? And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, although Abner revealed yesterday that he was the one who had taken the circus money, no one outside of Cedric knows this, and the search goes on for Zenora and her brother. As we look on the little community today, we find Lum and Squire in the office wagon looking over a list of new acts for the circus. Listen.
Well, now, Lum, here's another act that's at liberty. Cato and his 7 singing coyotes. Sensational crowd gatherer. Packs 'em in.
Coyotes?
Yes, features patriotic songs. Ideal for carnival, stent shows, 4th of July celebrations. Does that sound any good?
Well, I don't know, Squire.
Well, now, singing coyotes would be quite a novelty, Lum, but I hardly think it'd be good enough to replace that bareback riding act of Zenora's.
Squire, I'd rather you wouldn't mention her name around me, please, if you don't mind.
Here's another one, the Flying Zuccherino Brothers. New sensation. Only trapeze act using invisible trapeze. Gives impression of actually flying. Plenty of thrills. Now, there's something we might try to get, Lum.
Squire, maybe we better just get out of this circus business.
Get out of it?
Yeah, the way things has turned out, I don't know. Maybe we better give it up.
Well, Lum, we're doing fine. Haven't had a bad day yet. We packed them into Walden yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
And now that nobody's stealing the receipts anymore, while we stand to make ourselves a little money. What do you think about trying to get in touch with the Flying Zuccherino Brothers?
The what?
The act I was telling you about.
Oh, them.
Of course, now, wait a minute. Now, here's another one we might consider. Lady Minerva, the Mirror Maid. Only Mirror Maid to be shot from a cannon.
Huh?
Lands in only 2 feet of water, comes up with the American flag on her dorsal fin. I'll say, I believe Lady Minerva might be a better drawing card than the Flying Zuccherinos there.
It sounds good. Leastways, if she's a mermaid, she can't get up and walk away with the money like that Zenora done.
Well, Lum, she's not actually a mermaid. They just fix her up to look like one, you know.
Couldn't they get a real one?
Well, Lum, there isn't such a thing.
Oh. Well, I never thought they would, hardly. I saw pictures of them, but I never seen one in the flesh. Or in the scales, I reckon you'd say.
Sensational Seal Act.
Huh?
Hot Lips Homer, the Henry Bussey of the Seals. Plays 5 different tunes, all popular. Only seal that can triple tongue. Can sit in with the band when not performing.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, could save the price of a musician there. Wonder what the union ruling is on seals.
What'd you say, Squire?
Oh, nothing. Well, what do you think, Lum? Which one of these acts sound the best to you?
Well, that mermaid one sounds pretty good to me. Of course, you know way yonder more about the show business stuff than I do.
Yeah,
Wait a
Hot
minute.
Lips Homer sounds pretty good.
There comes Abner. We better get his opinions on it. After all, he's a half owner of the circus, you know.
Yes, who's that with... Oh, Ben Withers with him there.
Ben?
Yes.
Granny's maybe he's got a report on Zenora and her brother. Or maybe he's catched them.
I doubt that.
Howdy, Ben. You got any good news to report?
Fine. How are you, Lum? Say, Squire, the sword swallower wants to see you. I think him and the fire eater's having another squabble.
Oh, me, I wish they'd get over their jealousy of one another.
Well, you better get over there. The sword swallower claims the fire eater's threatened to sprinkle pepper on his swords.
Pepper?
Yes, that's too bad.
It'd be worse than quinine.
Yes, well, I better see what I can do about it. I'll get right over there. See you men later.
Yeah, all right, Squire. Granny's alum would be bad to put on one of them swords, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes, it would.
Couldn't get the sword out.
Don't mention that to the fire eater. He'll do it.
Well, what have you found out so far, Ben?
Well, I and the sheriff's office have made a very systematic search, Lum, and we found very little trace of Zenora and her brother, or their horses.
Well, they left their horses here.
Yes, and outside of that, I don't have a whole lot to report on the case.
No, you don't.
It's just as though they vanished in thin air.
Yeah.
In thin air.
Well, Grannies, I think we ought to get the FBI in on this case.
The FBI? Oh, now, Lum, we don't want to do that.
I don't know why not. We ain't getting no action this way.
Yeah, well, it just seems like we oughtn't to bother the FBI with a little old something like this, though.
Little old something? You call $800 little?
Well, no, but...
Thanks, it was over $800 they got away with.
Well, we'll track them down. Don't you worry, Lum.
Yeah, but when?
Yeah.
Well, I believe they got away pretty good now. I don't think we'll ever catch them. Might just as well give up the search.
That's a fine altitude. You act like you don't care whether we ever get the money back or not.
Well, no, it ain't that long, but...
Well, I can tell you right here and now that we're going to locate them varmints if it's the last thing I ever do. That's Zenora. I'll show her a thing or two. Thought she was so smart, egging me on, trying to get me to spend all that money on her. I reckon when she seen I was too smart for her, she decided the only way to get my money was to steal it.
What did you say about being too smart for her?
You heard me.
Well, Lum, you was the one that was wanting to spend all that money on her. We was all trying to keep you from it.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, we was.
Just skip it, Abner.
Well, I think I'd better get back on the job and see if there's anything else I can find out. I'm not going to leave a single stone unturned until I get all the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle put back together.
Well, I wouldn't look under no rocks for 'em.
Yes.
Try and bring in a better report next time, Ben. And if you don't get no clues on them right away, I think we better call in the FBI, like I said.
Yes. I'll talk to the sheriff about it. Well, see you fellas later. Good luck with the show.
Yeah, wait a minute, Ben. I'll walk a ways with you.
Good. So long, Lum.
Yeah, so long, Ben.
Yeah, it sure turned off chilly today, didn't it?
How's that, Abner?
Listen, Ben, I want to talk to you. Wait a minute. Wait till we get a little farther away from the wagon. I don't want Lum to hear us.
I don't believe I quite catch on, Abner.
Well, you will in a minute. Well, he can't hear us now, can he?
Who?
Lum.
Fine.
Ben, there ain't no use for you to search for Zenora and her brother anymore.
Oh? Have you located their whereabouts?
No, but I know they never taken the money.
Oh, I see. Then you found a new suspect in the case. Who do you think our man is?
I know who it is.
Well, fine.
Ben, I want to tell you, it's me.
Yes, how's that?
I know that's kind of a surprise to you, Ben, but I can explain the whole thing to you.
Yes. Well, don't worry, Abner. I'll stand by you, and I'll do what I can to get you a light sentence.
Huh?
I'm sure you had a good reason. But unfortunately, the law is the law, you know.
Yeah, well, now, wait a minute, Ben. It's a long story, but I just had to do it. And maybe you can help me get this all straightened out.
I'll do everything I can, Abner, under the circumstances.
You see, when me and Lum joined up with the circus, Lum fell head over heels in love with Zenora, that bareback rider.
Yes, I was aware of that.
Why, she just had him mesmerized. He'd do anything she told him to. Had him all ribbed up to buy a big electric sign with her name on it, and new harness for the horses with imitation diamonds on it, and I don't know what all. Why, he'd have spent every cent we taken in on her if we hadn't have stopped him.
Fine.
And the way I stopped him was by slipping the money out of the safe.
So that was your motive for stealing the money, huh?
Well, I wasn't stealing it. I was just, transferring it, sort of. I still got every cent of it, and I'm going to give it back to Lum.
Well, that's the thing to do, then. Give it back to Lum, and then this whole case will be solved.
Well, yeah, but...
all the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle will be back in their proper place.
Yeah, but Ben, what...
However, there's one piece that doesn't quite fit in. If Zenora and her brother weren't guilty, why did they sneak off the way they did?
Because I hired them to. I bought them 2 horses from them and give them $50 to leave before Lum done something he'd have his regrets over.
Well, my stars alive, Abner. You certainly planned this whole thing out well. Left no stone unturned, as they say.
Well, I just had to do it, Ben.
Now, you're going to give the money back to Lum. Everything will turn out happy, just like in the movies.
Well, not quite. I don't dare just walk up and give that money to Lum. I'm feared he's going to be awful mad at me over this whole thing if he ever finds out about it.
Well, he's bound to find out about it sooner or later.
Well, not if you help me with this plan of mine, he won't.
How's that?
See, I thought maybe I could give you the money, and then you give it back to Lum, and tell him you catched Zenora and her brother and got the money off of them.
Well, I don't know.
It's the only safe thing to do, Ben, and you know it.
Well, you do have a point there. It's highly possible that is the way to handle it. I'll think it over.
No, let's do it right now. I've got the money hid in that little heating stove in the office wagon there. I'll get it for you just as quick as Lum leaves.
Yes, well, I'll think it over.
No, don't think it over. Or, wait a minute. Ain't that Lum clean down there by the sideshow tents? Yeah, that's him. Come on, we'll go over in the wagon and get the money right now.
Well, Abner, I'm
Oh, my goodness, look there. Look, man, there's smoke coming out of that little chimney there.
How's that?
Out of my way, Ben. Oh, if I just ain't too late. That money was all in bills, and I'll bet it's burned to ashes, every dollar bill of it.
Well, if that money's burned up and Lum discovers who stole it, Abner is going to be in for double trouble.
And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, Friday, Abner hid the stolen money in the stove in their office, only to have someone start a fire in it and burn the money up. As we look in on the circus grounds today, we find Abner in the office. Cedric is just entering. Listen.
Oh, did you want to see me, Mr. Abner?
Come in, sit down, Cedric. I want to talk to you.
Yes, Ma.
I've just got to talk to somebody.
What's the matter, Mr. Abner? You look like you don't feel your level best.
So, Cedric, I'm just so tore up I don't know what I'm doing even. That money, the money me and you hid in the stove there last Thursday night, it's gone.
Gone?
It's burnt up, Cedric.
Oh, my goodness sakes alive.
Somebody built a fire in the stove and burned up every bit of it.
Oh, sakes. As I feared somebody'd do that. When did you find it out, Mr. Abner?
Well, I found out Friday, but I decided I better tell Ben about the whole thing, and so I was telling him about it and standing off our way and looked back over here and seen smoke coming out of the chimney and got over here and there weren't nothing left in that stove but a pile of ashes.
Yeah, we ought to have told everybody we put it in there so they wouldn't be building up. No, we couldn't have done that, could we? It'd be silly.
Yes, it would, Cedric. We never had no business hiding it in there in the first place. That was your idea, Cedric. I oughtn't to listen to you.
Well, it looks to me like they'd have saw it in there when they went to light the fire.
Well, I reckon whoever it was just stowed some wood in there and set it on fire without looking down inside the stove.
No, Mr. Abner, don't tell me no more. It just kills me to think of all that beautiful money going up in smoke.
Oh, it's just got me worried.
Being green that way, you wouldn't have thought it'd burn, would you?
Oh, well, Cedric, it burned. Nothing but ashes. I'd done made up my mind to turn the money back over to Lum and tell him how come me to take it in the whole shebang, but now I can't tell him nothing.
You ought not to have took it in the first place, I don't believe.
Well, I had my reasons, Cedric. You wouldn't understand. What I'm trying to figure out now is how I can raise that much money. I've just got to dig it up somewheres.
Well, if I had that much, I'd sure lend it to you, Mr. Abner, but I'm a little short of $800. I ain't got but $4. And I ain't actually got that till Mr. Squire pays me for this week's work next Saturday.
Yeah, well, I appreciate your thought in this just the same, Cedric, but I never called you over here to borrow it from you that way. I just wanted to tell you about it being burned up so you'd be sure not mention nothing about it to Lum. Be worse than ever if he found it out now.
Well, I couldn't mention it to him no ways. He ain't here.
Well, he ain't right now, but he will be. He's out advancing the circus.
Doing what to the circus?
Putting up posters in different towns where the circus is going to play and all such as that. Wished he's going to be gone about another week or a month. That way at least have a chance to raise that money.
What I can't understand is how you're going to get that money back if it's already burned up.
I can't get the same money back, but I can get some more to take its place.
Well, I believe that's the thing to do then.
I know it's a thing to do, but where am I going to get it?
Well, let's see now. That is a problem, ain't it?
Oh, Lord, yes.
Oh, let's see. Say, reckon you could borrow it from Mr. Lum?
No, Cedric.
Oh.
Wouldn't be no use for me to borrow money from him to pay him back with. I'd be right back where I started.
Yes, Mom. My sweetheart Clarabelle Seastrunk said her papa's got $1,000 or $100 or something like that.
Well, Ezra Seastrunk wouldn't loan nothing to nobody. Oh, swan to goodness, there comes Lum up out there right now.
Oh, me, that's him, all right. Yes, Mom, that's him.
Now, don't you let on, Cedric. You don't know nothing about nothing.
No, Mom, dumb's the word.
Yeah, be quiet. Well, howdy, Lum. I'd about give you up ever coming back. How was the trip?
Oh, all right, I reckon. I dropped by Pine Ridge on my way back.
Well, how was everything?
Oh, all right. How's the circus been going?
Pretty good. Was a little chilly Friday and Saturday. We never done too good. A little too cold.
Yeah, I know. I had to build a fire in here Friday just before I left. How are you, Cedric?
Oh, Mom.
Well, you don't need to look so startled. I just ask you how you are.
Oh, all right, I reckon. I think. Yes, Mom.
Did you see Lizabeth when you was in Pine Ridge, Lum?
Yeah, I stopped by your place there. Lizabeth's just fine.
Well?
Said she was sure missing you and sent you her love.
Sent what?
Sent her love.
Oh, she sent me some chow-chow yesterday.
I went by the store. Everything seems to be going along all right. Grandpap's as ornery as ever.
Well.
Said to give you his regards.
Well, good.
Cedric, I wish you'd go find Squire and tell him to come over to the office here. I want to see him. And you come back with him.
He's over around the sideshow, I think, Cedric. That's where he was a while ago.
Yes, Mom, I'll find him.
Don't dilly-daddle around now, Cedric. Come right back.
All right, Mr. Abner, I will.
Well, did you get all your posters and junk put up, Lum?
Uh-huh.
That's nice. Tell me about your trip. I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you about it later, Abner. I want to talk to you about something else, though, before Squire gets here.
Oh. Well, go ahead.
I wanted to tell you this Friday before I left, but I never had a chance. Abner, I found the money that was stole from us.
How, you found it?
Yes, sir. It was right there in that heating stove. I found it when I went to build a fire in there.
Well, good for you. I doggies, I'm proud to hear that. So you got the money, huh?
Well, I ain't got it with me. I went by the bank in there at the county seat and deposited it.
Well, that's the best news I've heard in days. I was just sitting here worrying about how in the world...
And I'm going to find out who it was that stole that money and hid it in there and send them to the penitentiary if it's the last thing I ever do on this earth.
To the penitentiary?
Yes, sir. Anybody that's low down and ornery enough to sneak around behind our backs and steal from us, I ain't going to show no mercy, regardless of who it is.
Well, now, Lum, calm yourself down. Now, supposing it was a good friend of yours that done it.
A good friend of mine wouldn't do a stunt like that.
I wouldn't, or they wouldn't.
But if it was my own brother, it wouldn't make no difference to me. When I find out who that underhanded varmint is, he's a goner, and you can bet your bottom dollar on it.
Yeah, but what if he's doing it for your own good?
For my own good?
Oh, I don't holler.
Stealing money from me for my own good? Who in the world ever heard of such a thing? Well, just never mind. I think I know pretty well who done it.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
It's either Squire or Cedric. I've illuminated everybody else.
Well, Lum, let's just not try to find out who done it. We got the money back. That's the main thing. Let's just forget it.
Forget it? Grannies, I'm going to devote the rest of my life to finding out who that was. If there's anything I hate and despise, it's a man that'll take advantage of his friends. And to steal. Makes me so mad every time I think about it, I could tear whoever it is to pieces.
I still think we ought to forget it. I ain't mad at him, I know.
Wait a minute, there comes Squire. Just let me handle him. I'll give him the 3rd and 4th degree both.
Well, I believe I better get out here, Lum. I just can't stand it. I'll see you after a while, Lum.
Yeah, just let me see him by myself.
Well, hello, Abner. Is Lum inside there?
Yeah, he wants to see you about something small.
Yeah, come on in here, Squire.
Well, hello there, Lum. How was the trip?
Never mind about the trip. Sit down there. I want to talk to you. Where's Cedric?
Well, he said he'd be over in just a few minutes. Well, here, Lum, what's the trouble?
You ought to know better than anybody. Squire, I'm a man of few words, and I don't aim to beat around the brush. I found that money you stole and hid in the stove.
You did what? Say that again. I don't believe I quite understood you.
You know what I'm talking about. Squire, I'm giving you a chance to admit to stealing that money before I have you arrested.
Lum, what in the world are you talking about? I swore to you once, on my word of honor, that I never took that money. And I still say the same thing about it. You say you found it?
Yes, sir. Found it Friday.
Well, I'm mighty glad to hear it, Lum. I'm glad you got it back. But if you think I had anything to do with it, you're wrong. You're accusing me unjustly. You just don't know how deeply you've injured me, Lum.
Well, now, look, Squire, I don't want no fancy talk.
I don't know how you can say such a thing to me, one of your oldest and dearest friends. Here I've been slaving for you, putting everything I've got into this circus to make it a success for you and Abner, and what reward do I get? I'm accused of an act so dastardly I shudder to think of it.
Well, Squire, I never meant you actually took it exactly.
Lum, I'd rather you'd have taken a knife and plunged it into my back than to brand me as a common thief.
Well, I'm sorry, Squire. I never actually thought it was you. I don't think. Who could it have been, then? It's got to be one of us. Could it be Cedric?
Cedric? Oh, I don't think so, no.
No, it's hard to believe he'd ever do a thing like that, but Granny, there he comes now. There's one good way to find out, and that's just to come right out flat-footed and ask him.
Yes, that's one thing about Cedric. He'll give you a direct answer. He's not smart enough to tell a story.
Come on in here, Cedric. I want to ask you something.
Come on in, Cedric, my boy.
Yes, boy.
Cedric, how come you to steal that money and hide it in the stove there?
Well, I never hid it in the stove.
Here, be careful now, Cedric. If you don't tell the truth, you're liable to get yourself into serious trouble.
Well, I'm telling the truth. I never put it in there. He done it himself.
Who done it himself?
Mr. Abner. Oh, gosh, I weren't supposed to tell that.
Abner? You ain't trying to tell me that Abner done it.
I don't know nothing about it, Mr. Lum.
Wait a minute now. Were you in on this too, Cedric?
No, Mom, I just helped him. I just done what he told me to.
Well, I'll be dead blame. Abner stealing from me.
Well, will Lum find out Abner's motive before he does something drastic? And even if he does find out, how is he going to react to it? And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, yesterday, Lum found out by questioning Cedric that it was Abner who's been taking the money. Since even Cedric was unaware of Abner's real motive, Lum believes Abner to be a thief. As we look in on the circus grounds today, we find Lum in the office talking to Cedric. Listen.
Cedric, there ain't no use for you to argue with me. I just ain't got no use for a thief, and I don't want you around here.
But, Mr. Lum, I told you I never stole that money.
Well, you was access to the crime, though. That's just as bad. You're just as guilty as Abner, or Mr. Peabody is. No, Cedric, I've always liked you. I always said you was going to amount to something.
Thank you.
But this is a terrible disappointment to me. Your papa's always been honest and upright. I know he's going to be awful tore up when he hears that his son's a thief. Steal.
Well, it just ain't no telling what he will do. You won't tell him, will you, Mr. Lum?
Well, I don't want to, but the word will more than likely get back to him some way.
He about run me off from home about what he'll do.
Well, I hope he don't, Cedric, but you ought to thought about that before you done it. You know better than to steal.
Yes, Mom, but I never knowed I was stealing, Mr. Lum, honest I never. Mr. Abner said it was as much his money as it was yours, and there wasn't nothing wrong in taking it.
Well, half of it was mine. That's half stealing anyway. He was taking something that belonged to me, and you helped him.
Well, he told me if I didn't help him, he's going to fire me and send me back home.
Going to fire you? Abner said that?
Yes, Mom, that's what he said.
Well, I'll be dead blank. Well, he's backslid further than I thought he had. Ain't satisfied being a thief himself. He wants to drag some honest young boy down with him.
I'm awful sorry I done it. I never knowed I was doing anything wrong. I hate to leave the circus, Mr. Lum. I was hoping I could stay with it long enough to save up some money so as me and Clarabelle could get married someday. I'm mighty nigh ashamed to face her now. Well, goodbye, Mr. Lum.
Wait a minute, Cedric.
Mom?
Take them belongings of yours back over there to your tent. Just forget what I said about you being fired.
You mean I can have my job back? You ain't going to send me home?
No, let's just forget all about it, Cedric. Just watch yourself from here on out. Just recollect that there ain't never no excuse for stealing.
Well, I'll know better to do anything like that again.
Abner's the one to blame for this whole thing. Just wait till he shows up. If I don't give him a licking, my name ain't Lum Eddard. He's hiding out from me. I reckon he knows he's got it coming to him. Just look at that bed there. Weren't touched all night. Somebody must have told him that I knowed he was the one who's doing the stealing.
Well, just to be right honest with you, Mr. Lum, I was the one that told him that you knowed it. See, he give me a baseball suit not to tell, and I figured I ought to let him know what I done.
Oh, well, no wonder he ain't showed up.
He's feared you're going to have him sent to the penitentiary.
Well, he ought to be.
I think he rode the bus over to Pine Ridge yesterday evening.
Well, I'll swan to goodness. Least thing he could have did was to come to me and admit to it. Sneaking off. Just can't understand what's come over him all of a sudden. We've been partners for years, me and him has. I trusted him with anything I had. Now he's took to stealing.
Lum, are you busy?
Oh, no, come on in, Squire.
I thought if you weren't busy, I'd like to talk to you a few minutes, Lum.
Yeah, sure. Sit down, Squire.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lum. I sure appreciate you giving me my job back.
That's all right, Cedric.
I expect I better get to work now.
Yeah, just forget what all I said. I won't never mention it to nobody.
Yes, Mom. So long.
So long.
You're not going to let Cedric go, huh?
No, I decided to let him stay on. Abner's the one that put him up to it. It weren't Cedric's fault.
Well, it should be a good lesson for him, Lum. I've always lived by the rule that honesty is the best policy.
Yeah, I just now heard Cedric told me that Abner's took out and left the circus, gone back to Pine Ridge.
Well, I do declare. Well, he's kind of leaving you holding the bag, isn't he, Lum?
Yeah, I reckon so.
But on the other hand, I suppose that's about the only thing for him to do. He knew that you wouldn't want to be partners with somebody that you'd caught stealing from you.
Yeah, I guess so. Right here when the circus was doing so good, too.
Well, I don't know, Lum. The circus is doing all right now, but you can't tell about the future, you know.
What do you mean, Squire?
Well, we played most of the good towns in this section, and it looks like pretty slim pickings from here on out. Of course, that's just my views on it.
You mean you don't think we'd make very much from now on?
Just to be honest with you, Lum, if we break even for the next few months, we'll be very lucky. And we stand a good chance of losing money.
No, I sure hate to hear that.
Yes, it does seem a shame. Abner leaving you with the whole thing on your hands. Of course, you'll be responsible for all the losses, too.
I will.
Why, certainly. Debts and all that, you know, that could break you in a very short time, Lum, the amount of expense you got here.
Yeah, I sure couldn't stand much of that.
Another thing, Lum, this is no life for you. Traveling around over the country, moving all hours of the night, taking a chance on losing everything you got when if you were at Pine Ridge looking after that store of yours, why, you know you'd be well taken care of.
Oh, yeah. I've always made a good living in the store there.
Oh, yes. It certainly seems a shame to see the whole thing go to pot now.
What do you mean?
Well, let's face it. You know Grandpappy Spears can't run that store for any length of time, make a go of it. That store needs a man with foresight, a man with sound judgment, a man with brains.
Yeah.
It needs you, Lum.
I granted you're right, Squire.
Why, of course I'm right. With somebody else in there, that place was going to red in no time at all. But with you in there handling the reins, Lum, I don't know, you just seem to have a certain knack, a natural business ability, I guess you'd call it.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say that.
Oh, without you, Lum, that store'd fold up inside of 2 weeks.
Granny, how quick can I get some transportation back to Pine Ridge? I just hope I can make it in time.
Well, now, wait a minute here, Lum. You can't just rush off like this, you know. There's a few matters we ought to discuss. What about the circus?
Oh, my goodness, I plumb forgot about that. Just looks like I'm in demand every place, don't it?
Yes, Lum, your intelligence. I'm surprised I haven't got you in Philadelphia today helping figure out things.
Yeah.
Might even could talk you into being vice president.
I'd run if they just asked me. I'd have thought about it, I reckon.
Yes, well, they might yet, Lum, you can't tell. Getting back to the circus, old Lum, you can't just walk off and leave it, you know, regardless of what you
Well, I can't take it back to Pine Ridge with me.
No, well, the thing to do, Lum, is to get rid of it, sell it.
Sell it, huh?
Well, that is, if you can find anybody to buy it. Of course, right now, Circus is a pretty hard thing to dispose of, I guess. Very few people would want one, you know.
Yeah, that's the trouble. I couldn't find nobody to buy it.
Well, of course, I could take it and run it for you, Lum, but I know if we lost money, and we probably would, why, you'd feel like it's my fault. I just don't like to have that responsibility.
Reckon we could sort of look around and find a buyer for it?
Well, what do you think it ought to be worth, Lum?
I reckon it's worth a heap more than I can get for it.
Yes, of course, now you've made a little money with it, you know. You've got the cream out of it, you might say. And you and Abner picked it up mighty cheap.
Yeah.
I believe if you'd get $1,000 for it, Lum, you better let it go.
Oh, that'd be just like giving it away.
Well, yes, but I mean just for a quick sale, you know.
Well, I don't know, Squire.
Well, you wouldn't want to take a chance on losing what you made, Lum. And it'd give you a chance to get back to Pine Ridge and take over that fine store of yours, you know.
Yeah, that's right, ain't it?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Well, if you can dispose of it at that kind of a price, Squire, you've got my consent.
Well, good.
And then I won't have it on my hands in case they do ask me to run for vice president.
Well, that's true,
Let's talk about that a lot more. I like the kind of noise that makes.
Well, Lum, I'm in a hurry right now, you know. If we run up expenses here on the circus, I'd like to get out, you know, and sell it if we're going to.
Yeah, that's right, ain't it?
Lum, you'll have to sign an option, though.
Option?
It just so happens that I've got one right here in my pocket, all made out.
Well, there ain't no need to sign nothing, is there?
Well, I wouldn't want to go to somebody and make them a price on the circus and then not be able to go through with the deal, you know.
No, but...
now, you sign right here, and then I can go over to Pine Ridge and get Abner to put his name on there, too.
Well, I don't much... Oh, well, what's the difference? Give it here.
Yes, of course, it isn't legal unless both partners sign it, you know. But I don't look to have any trouble with Abner. Just put your name right there, Lum. That's line there.
Oh, no, he ain't got no use for the circus now. Yeah, there you are.
Well, much obliged, Lum. I'll look around and see if I can find a buyer for you. Just to help you out, you know, on account of us being such old friends.
All right, Squire, I'll sure appreciate it.
Oh, tut, it's nothing. Well, I better be going.
Well, I'm much obliged to you anyway.
Oh, not at all, Lum, not at all. Glad to help. I'll see you after a while.
Yeah, all right, Squire.
Cedric, my boy, come here a minute. I just started out to look for you.
Yes, well, what was you wanting, Mr. Squire?
My goodness, Cedric, you get more intelligent looking every day. Here's a quarter. Take this quarter now. I want you to run a little errand for me.
Oh, yes, Mom. Much obliged.
I want you to go down to the commercial hotel and go to room 301 and ask for Mr. Williamson.
Yes, Mom.
Tell him that M.K. Skimp sent you down there. Tell him I said I'd meet him at 10:30 tonight in his room. And tell him the deal is all set.
Tell him the deal's all set, huh?
Yes, Cedric, the deal's all set.
Well, is Lum let Squire talk him into something he'll be sorry for? Is he about to become the victim of another of Squire Skimp's schemes? And how is he going to find out the truth about why Abner took the money? And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, yesterday Lum discovered that Abner had left him with the circus and had gone back to Pine Ridge. He was so discouraged over the turn of events that he let Squire Skimp talk him into selling the circus for $1,000. As we look in on Pine Ridge today, we find Grandpappy Spears in the Jot 'em Down store. Abner is just entering. Listen.
I'm in. What can I do for you?
I'd like 100 pounds of bird seed.
Well, for the Lord's sakes, Abner Peabody.
Howdy, Grandpap.
Never knowed you was in town even. When'd you get back?
Oh, I come in night before last, but I've been staying around the house pretty close.
Yeah, whereabouts is Lum? Did he come in too?
No, far as I know, he's still with the circus.
You just taking a few days off visiting, huh?
No, I ain't with the circus no more, Grandpap. I've took out, quit.
What for? Thought you fellers are doing pigeon-toed good in the show business.
Well, we was doing all right, I reckon.
You and Lum ain't had a falling out with one another, have you?
Well, I don't know. I never waited around to find out. Cedric come to me and told me Lum was aiming on sending me to the penitentiary, so I pulled out.
Sending you to the penitentiary?
Yeah, he thinks I've been stealing some money from the circus.
Wait a minute, what's that? Stealing money from the circus?
Well, I never actually stole it. I was the one that's taking it all right, but
What in the world got into that spavined-legged head of yours to pull a stunt like that?
I was just doing it for Lum's sake, doing him a favor.
Yeah, nice little favor taking money that belongs to him, or half of it leastways.
Well, now just let me explain it to you. See, Lum was in love with that bareback rider we had with the show, and she had him to where he'd do anything she told him to. Want him to buy her a bunch of stuff, $500 electric signs for her, and I don't know what all. So I just taken the money to keep him from spending on her.
Oh, I see. Well,
but see, he don't know that. He thinks I was aiming on keeping it for myself.
Well, why don't you tell him then?
'Cause he never give me no chance. He said if he ever found out who done it, he was going to send him to the penitentiary regardless of who it was or why they done it. And said he's going to give him a whooping to boot.
Well, I do know. That sounds like him all right. Hot-headedest one varmint I ever seen.
Well, I ain't saw him since he found out it was me. There's no telling what he will do.
Yeah, the best thing to do is just stay away from him for a while till he sort of cools off, simmers down.
Yeah, that's what I figure.
Yeah. His Norris all frazzled that way, he's liable to scuffle with you.
Oh, he'll do it.
Fist fight you.
Yeah, that's the reason I come over here. Dick Huddleston's going to explain it all to Lum as quick as he can see him, and I believe he'll listen to Dick.
Yeah, Richard will be a good hand to talk to him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud you're back over here, Abner, old boy. I ain't had a checker game since you fellers left town.
Well, I ain't played none to speak of myself. Me and the sword swallower pitched horseshoes a time or two.
Is that so?
Yeah, but we never had much time for nothing hardly. Moving so much and all, you know. It ain't like the store business where everybody's got a lot of setting down to do.
Yes, sir, it's just been awful quiet here. Might not everybody's busy in the fields, chopping cotton and one thing and another.
Yeah. Well, that's the reason I come off over here this afternoon. Lizabeth's aiming on planting that patch there in back of the house. She plowed it up this morning. And I know good and well she had it all planned in her head for me to spend the afternoon planting corn. So I just slipped off.
Don't blame you.
Oh, I just can't stand to do a woman's work that way. Next thing you know, she'll have me chopping wood.
Well, I'll spoil Charity, I reckon. She's got to where she expects me to get right out in the fields with her.
Oh. And once the feller starts that foolishness, there just ain't no stopping place, I reckon.
No, a feller sits around the store here all day long, he just don't feel like doing no chores around the house.
Why, of course not.
I don't see how Richard Huddleston stands it. He gets out there and works in the garden just as good as every woman you ever seen.
Yeah, well, this new generation, they just don't know how to handle their women folks. Some of them women don't earn their salt.
Why, no, that woman of Charlie Dillyhoney's has even henpecked him into delivering the washings for her.
Oh, Lord, yes, I'd separate her if it's me. Just tell her to pack her duds and hit the road running.
Oh, sure, rock her off in the place.
But the worst henpecked feller I ever seen was that first man of Sister Simpson's. Now, she had him under her thumb. I've actually saw him out milking the cows.
Well, I ain't surprised. I saw him carrying wood and draw water just the same as if he's a woman.
Yeah.
Or to been wearing a sunbonnet.
Well, it's fellers like that causes a lot of family trouble too, Grandpap. These women folks get around these ladies' aid and missionary societies and get to bragging about how much work their man does around the place.
Yeah.
First thing you know, your woman comes home a complaining.
Oh, it's a shame, I say, ain't.
Yeah, I'm just proud to see fellers like you, Grandpap, has always stood up for their rights. I've always said, a man is supposed to be the head of his family. I know I never
Just
in my life...
Abner, I believe that's her ring.
Yeah, go ahead and answer it. So that I think I'll go home tonight and give that Lizabeth a good...
Hello, John, I'm down, store. Who are you calling?
Heidi's wanting me out there.
Oh, yes, Mom, he's sitting right here.
All
right, just hold the receiver. Abner, your woman wants to talk to you.
Tell her I'm busy. Or, no, wait, I'll talk to her. Hello? Yeah, what is she want? Well, I just sitting here visiting with Grandpap. I thought you never aimed to plant till tomorrow. Well, I never had no idea. Well, Lizabeth, you might have said it, but I never heard you. All right, Lizabeth. Yes, honey, just as quick as I can get over there. All right. Goodbye.
Oh, sir, Abner, a man's just got to declare himself. Show him who's boss.
Yeah, I reckon so. Well, I expect I better be getting hold of the place, Grandpap.
Oh, sit down, Abner. Don't rush on.
No, I better be going. It's mighty nigh supper time.
Well, Mom, you don't eat supper at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, do you?
Well, I think I've got a headache. I better mosey on over and lay down for a while.
Well, for the land's sakes, look who just drove up out there in front.
Oh, Squire Skin?
Yeah.
Reckon what he's doing over here. The circus supposed to be in Mansfield today.
Bound he's looking for you, Abner.
Well, I ain't going back over. I'll tell him it right now.
Well, come in, Squire. Come in. Howdy, howdy.
Hey, well, hello there, Grandpap. Hello, Abner. How are you, Grandpap?
Oh, all right, I reckon. How's yourself?
Oh, fine, fine. Abner, you're the very man I want to see.
Well, I ain't going back. I'll tell you that right now, Squire.
I've got some good news for you, Abner. I've got a feller all ribbed up to buy the circus off of you. Offered $1,000 for it.
$1,000?
Well, law me, that ain't much. It ought to be worth a heap more than that.
$1,000 for the whole seven-legged circus?
Well, now, Abner, it's just like I told Lum. You've made a little money out of it so far, but from here on out, it looks like mighty slim pickings. In fact, you stand a chance to lose all you've made and your circus, too.
Well, what does Lum think about it? Does he want to sell it?
Oh, yes, he's all excited over it. Fact is, I've got his name signed right here to this option.
Got his name signed to what?
This option here, an agreement that you fellas will sell at that price.
Sure, don't you know what an option is, Abner?
Matter of fact, Lum told me to come over here and get your signature on it, too.
Say, Grant.
Well, I believe we could get a heap more than that for it, Squire. But if he wants to sell it that, I don't want to stand in his way. Him and me's having enough trouble as it is.
Yeah, if I was you, I'd try to humor him a little bit.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, Abner. Just sign your name right there on the bottom line now, and the deal's just as good as made. Here's a pen. I'll have the cash for you tomorrow, too.
Abner always tickles me, right? Always lolls his tongue out whenever he goes to sign his name. Look at it.
Well, there you are, Squire. Tell Lum I just done it for him, though.
Well, he'll be tickled to death, Abner. I'm just glad I could help you fellows on account of us being such old friends, you know. Well, I expect I better be going. I want to get this deal all wound up this afternoon if I can.
Well, I'm sure much obliged to you, Squire.
Oh, not at all, Abner. I'm just glad to help you anytime I can, you know that.
Well, swan to goodness, Abner, I never would have signed no such document as that. In the first place, I wouldn't trust that Squire Skimp no further than I could drop-kick a anvil.
Well, he's different now than he used to be, Grandpap. He's turned over a new leaf.
Sassy press.
Well, anyway, I reckon Lum's got his reasons for wanting to get you the circus. He's mad enough at me now without me standing in his way over there.
Well, I still say if it had been me, I never in this pigeon-toed world... Wait a minute, that's our ring again.
Oh, my goodness, if that's my woman, Grandpap, tell her I've done left.
Hello, jot 'em down, store Milford Avery Spears talking.
You whip me if that's turning plow.
Why, yes, he's here. Yes, Mom.
That blame it, Grandpap, I said tell her I done started home. Can't you hear nothing?
All right, I'll let you talk to him. Here, Abner.
I ain't gonna talk to her. Tell her I ain't here.
It ain't your woman. It's Lum talking on long distance from Mansfield. He says it's important.
Oh, wanting to make up with me, I reckon. Here, let me have it. Hello? This is him. Yeah, how are you, Lum? Yeah, he was just here. Yeah, I sure did. Just now signed it. Huh? Come over that again. Oh, my goodness. Take Grandpap, holler Squire there and stop him.
Hey, he's done gone. What's the matter?
Lum says for me not to sign that document. Squire's given us $1,000 for the circus, and Lum just found out he's selling it to the county seat for a new zoo, and he's getting $4,000 for it.
$4,000?
Yes, sir. He's just getting us out of $3,000.
So that's what Squire had up his sleeve. Will the old fellows have to let their circus go for $1,000? Is there any way out of this after they've both signed to sell? Now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, Cedric was the latest victim of the 5-year-old sack of letters. And last Friday, he left for the county seat thinking he was being drafted into the Army. As we look in on the little community today, we find the old fellows in the Jot 'em Down store. Lum is talking on the telephone. Listen.
Well, Dick, I don't see why you're so mixed up. I wrote all the transactions down in that post office bookkeeping book you got there. Put 'em down in black and ink.
Dick sure kept that telephone hot talking to old Lum since he got back.
Well, I don't see what difference that makes. One column's just like another. Well, I was using my own system.
Oh.
Which numbers? Oh, no, that's just the number of packages that was mailed out. I don't know how much postage there was on them. Never kept no track of that. How's that? Oh, I thought you said something. Well, is there anything else you don't understand there, Dick? Uh-huh. All right, then. I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Dick's still having trouble figuring out the books over there, huh?
Yeah, I just don't understand him. He used to be awful good on figures, but since he got back from this vacate, he just seems to be all mixed up.
Huh. Maybe it's the way you kept the books, Lum.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with the way I keep books. You know what an old figurehead I am.
Yeah.
No, the whole trouble is he's just been away from it for so long, he's rusty.
Rusty?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll take him a little time to get back in the harness.
It's going to take him a little time to get back in that harness you fixed up for him, I'll say that. Dick told me he worked all day Sunday trying to figure out some of that bookkeeping stuff you wrote down.
He did, huh?
That's what he said.
You know, it just looks to me like Dick don't appreciate what I done for him. The only reason I taken over the post office was to do him a favor. The last time I'm going to help anybody out.
Well, Dick said it's the last time you're going to help him out.
Well, I ain't going to worry about it no more. He's more than likely just jealous because I could step in there and with no training do such a bang-up job. Here I was able to do in a few weeks' time what had taken Dick 20 years to do.
Huh. You know, that's practical the same thing that Dick said.
It is?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
He said that Lum is amazing.
Well, I do know.
Said he was able to undo in 3 weeks what it took me 20 years to build up.
Undo?
Facts is, he said, I don't, wait a minute, there's Cedric over there across. Oh, no, it's wrong. Old Fatty Thompson. What in the world could have happened to Cedric anyway, Lum?
I don't know, but I'm beginning to get worried about him. What day was it he left for the draft board?
It was Friday.
I reckon he's still wandering around the county seat trying to find the draft board.
Well, he ought to had enough sense to look at the date on that draft notice and see it was 5-year-old.
Yeah, well, you know, Cedric, he don't read so good, Lum.
Well, he can read dates.
Yeah, reckon we ought to go to the county seat and start hunting around for him?
I don't know. We ought to do something. Don't tell him what's happened to him. Special with that note Ben gave him.
The one asking the draft board to start Cedric out as a captain?
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with that? I know I'd heap rather start out as a captain than a private.
Well, so would I, but it just don't work that way, Abner. And if he happens to wander into an Army recruiting station there and shows him that note, it's liable to get him into trouble of some kind.
Yeah, well, maybe one of us better go to the county seat and start looking for him, Lum.
Well, I'll tell you, we'll call over to his place once more and see if his mama's heard anything from him. And then if she
I just called over there not 20 minutes ago.
Oh, well, in that case, maybe I ought to make the trip right now.
Well, one of us ought to, I believe.
Yeah, it's too late for me to catch the mail hag, but maybe I can get a ride with Ezra's Seastrunk. I heard him say he was going to have to go in on business this afternoon. Better call him right away.
Yeah, tell him I can get away most any time.
No, I think I better be the one to go, Abner. You wouldn't know where to start looking for Cedric. Say, didn't you open this letter I bring over for you this morning? Didn't you see it?
Yeah, I seen it laying there. I just figured it's one of them 5-year-old ones. Ain't that right?
No, this one's brand new. Just look at the postmark on there. See that?
I do know. I just kind of got out of the habit of opening any letters around here because I figured they's all old.
No, Dick said he'd taken care of all them old ones, and there ain't going to be no more trouble over them no more.
Well, doggos, I'm proud to hear that. Well, I better see what this says, I reckon.
Yeah. I hope Ezra ain't left yet. He never said exactly what time he's aiming on leaving. He said afternoon, that's all he said.
Thought this was going to be something interesting.
Well, what does he say? Wait a minute. Hello, Ezra. This is Lum. Oh, just only tolerably. Say, Ezra, you mentioned something about driving into the county seat this afternoon. I was just wondering if I could bum a ride with you. Well, that's all right. I can leave any time.
Hey, wait a minute, Lum. There comes Cedric right now.
Huh?
Cedric's back. See him coming up out there?
Oh, never mind, Ezra. I won't be going in after all, but I'm much obliged to you anyway. Yeah, all right, Ezra. Goodbye.
For the land's sakes, come on in here, Cedric.
Yes, Mom.
What in the world happened to you anyway?
Well, it's kind of a long story, I think.
Well, you just sit right down here and tell it to us. We've just been awful worried about you, Cedric.
Well, I sort of been worried about me, too.
I suppose you found out that draft notice you got was 5-year-old.
It was?
Why, sure. Must have come out of that old sack of mail over there.
Oh, well, maybe that's why they had so much trouble trying to figure out what I wanted.
Who's they? You never found no draft board, did you?
Well, I don't know much what I found. There was some soldiers there, officers, I think, and they finally decided that I wanted to list.
List?
Unlist, I guess it is.
Enlist.
Enlist.
Well, whatever it is. Well, that ain't what you done, is it, Cedric?
Yes, Mom.
Huh?
They said they meant getting in the Army, and that's what I thought I was being drafted for.
Oh, my sakes, they lie.
Well, maybe the Army will be good for you, Cedric. How long are you going to be in for?
Well, I don't rightly know. I don't think I'm going to be in at all.
Well, you enlisted, didn't you?
Yes, Mom, I think so.
Well, you're in, then.
But they wouldn't take me.
Huh?
Well, they sent me back home again.
They did?
Well, what happened anyway?
Well, I ain't exactly sure, I don't think. All I know is that all these officers told me the greatest one thing in the world was to get in the Army. And the next thing I know, they had me in a other room with my shirt off, and they was giving me a pacifical limitation. Examicical filination.
What?
Examical. They had me say, "Ah."
Oh, I see. You mean a physical examination.
Yes, Mom, that's it. Physical examination. I can't speak them words.
Well, what happened anyway, Cedric? Did you pass the examination?
Well, according to them, I was the healthiest fellow they ever examined.
Well, why didn't they take you then?
Well, I don't know.
Did you have flat feet?
I don't think so. They said I passed the examination something wonderful.
Oh, now, that's cuter. Well, why wouldn't they take you then?
Then they give me an intelligence test.
Oh, well, that explains it.
They set me down in this room and give me a pencil and told me to fill out a questionnaire.
Questionnaire?
So I started working on it. That was Friday. They closed up at 6:30 that night, and I wasn't done yet, so they told me to go and rest up and come back in the morning.
Well, we wondered what was taking you so long, Cedric.
So I got there the first thing the next morning and went right to work again. They closed at noon on Saturday, and somehow or other I got locked up in there.
Oh, my goodness. Well, weren't there no way you could get out?
Well, I didn't try because I still had some work to do on the question bear. I worked on it all the rest of that day, and then I ate some peanut brittle I had with me along about 8 o'clock in the evening, and then right back to work again.
Huh. Oh, that must have been a long questionnaire.
I must have fell asleep, though, because I was still there the next morning. After a breakfast of peanut brittle, I worked all day Sunday.
Well, Cedric, a questionnaire couldn't be that long.
Well, it weren't that it was so awful long. It's just that it was kind of hard, I think.
Yeah.
Special that first question. I think I might have done all right if I could have ever got past that one.
You mean you never got past the first question?
For the land's sakes, how come you'd have so much trouble with the answers, Cedric?
I never had no trouble with the answers. It was the questions.
Well, what was so hard about them?
I couldn't read them.
Oh, well, that is a handicap, yes.
Anyway, they woke me up this morning and told me I better go on home. The feller said they'd call me.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yes, Mom. He said if they call me not to come, because things would be out of hand anyway. They'll take women and children first. Well, I better get on over and home and tell Mama the good news.
Yeah, better do that, Cedric. We're glad you're back.
Yeah, so long, Cedric.
That boy.
Sometimes I think, oh, there's that letter of yours on the floor.
Yeah, I know it. I was throwing it at the stove, but I missed it.
Don't you want it?
No, it's just some circular sometime. Advertisement. Somebody's always trying to sell me something. I wish they'd leave me alone.
Yeah, what are they trying to say to you now?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. $100,000, I think. I couldn't make no sense out of it.
That's the name of some law firm on there, ain't it? Wayne, Mayfield, and Wayne, attorneys at law, St. Louis, Missouri. What is this?
Well, look at it yourself. I don't know.
Mr. Abner Peabody, Pine Ridge, Arkansas. Dear sir, this is to notify you that under the terms...
for the land's sakes, I hate Lum. Look, old Tom Forster walking down the road with Sister Simpson. You reckon she's finally hooked him?
Abner, you crazy idiot. They ain't trying to sell you $100,000. They're trying to give it to you. You've inherited a fortune.
Well, has Abner actually been named in somebody's will? If so, what kind of terms will be imposed upon Abner? Now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, yesterday, Abner received a letter stating he had been willed $100,000 by a man he had never heard of before. The old fellow is bewildered by the news and still can't believe it's true. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find Lum and Abner in the Jot-'em-Down store. Abner is talking on the telephone. Listen.
We won't keep you long if you can just run over for a few minutes, Dick. All right, much obliged. Goodbye.
Is he coming over?
Yeah, said he'd run by for just a minute.
Well, I just hope you ain't doing the wrong thing by telling him about this, Abner. If it's me, I'd never do it, I know that.
Oh, Dick ain't gonna say nothing about it.
No, but that letter says emphatic that nobody but you's supposed to know anything about it.
Well, you know about it.
Yeah, but I couldn't help it. If it hadn't have been for me, you'd have thrown the letter away. You thought it was just a circular advertisement.
I still believe there's a catch to it somewhere.
Well, no, there ain't no catch to it.
Oh, yeah.
Here somebody's trying to give you $100,000 and you ain't got sense enough to realize it.
Yeah, Lum, but I know how them things turn out. They'll have me selling postcards or garden seed or something. Now, you wait and see.
It ain't no kind of a contest.
Well, that letter sounds all mixed up. Can't get it straight in my head. That's the reason I want to get Dick to explain it to me.
Well, I explained it to you.
That's another reason I want him to explain it.
Huh?
All I know is I just can't understand it.
Well, all it is, Abner, this law firm's just letting you know that you fell heir to some money.
Yeah, now stop right there. Why would that Mr. Donnelly leave money to me? I ain't even never heard of him before.
Well, the letter explains that. He was the president of the Donnelly Seed Company. Instead of leaving all of his money to his relates, he decided to leave $100,000 to 10 different people, customers of his seed company. Just picked at ransom.
Yeah, but how did he know my name?
He never. The letter says he just picked out these 10 customers by the number of their order that they'd mailed in for seed. And it so happened that the number of your order was one of the lucky ones. You said yourself you recollect ordering seed from them.
Well, yeah, I do. Used to every spring. And they had good seed, too. They just might not hit the ground a-growing.
Well, one of the orders that you sent in... Wait a minute, there's Dick now. Maybe he can explain it to you.
Well, I hope so. It's got me so mixed up I don't know what I'm doing, hardly.
Well, you ought to be tickled to death over it, or have your head examined one. This is the luckiest thing I ever heard of, and you just sit there like nothing happened.
Well, I still don't believe it. Yeah, come on in, Dick.
Yeah, come on back, Dick.
Yeah, by Jack, this is a scorcher, isn't it?
Yeah. According to the almanac, we're going to have some weather in the next few days.
Yeah, it looks like as hot as this day. What was you want to talk to me about, Abner? It's so important.
Why, well, sit down, Dick. I want you to read this letter I got yesterday and see what you can make out of it.
Well, I'll be glad to help all I can. What's it about?
Why, the whole thing is somebody wants to give him $100,000, Dick, and he ain't got sense enough to know it.
Give him $100,000?
That's what it says in black and ink.
Go ahead, Dick, and read it.
Yeah, all right. Wayne, Mayfield, and Wayne, attorneys at law, St. Louis, Missouri.
That's the lawyers that's handling it for him.
Yeah, dear Mr. Peabody, this is to notify you that under the terms of the will of the late Franklin M. Donnelly, you have been named one of the beneficiaries and will receive $100,000 subject to the following terms, provisions, and restrictions. Well, what do you know about that? When did you get this, Abner?
Yesterday.
Yeah, he started to throw it in the stove. Thought it was a circler. Go ahead and read the rest of it.
The late Mr. Donnelly was president and founder of the Donnelly Seed Company of St. Louis, Missouri. Well, I've heard of them.
Yeah, and Abner says he's bought seed from them, all right.
Let's see. He was grateful to the customers and employees who had helped to make his business a success, and typical of his generous nature, left a substantial fortune to them. He has his own unique method of designating how the money should be distributed. Selecting at random 10 orders which had been received over a period of the past 30 years, it was his wish that they should receive $100,000 each. Your mail order, number 17868, dated March 16, 1918, was one of the numbers he selected, and you are to receive the above specified amount, providing you qualify under the terms of his restrictions. You will fill out the enclosed blank and mail to us at once.
Yeah, here's the blank right here.
Yeah, let me see it, man.
Just wants proof that he's alive and that he's married.
Well, both of them I know. Or at least ways I know I'm married.
Well, why don't you fill this out and send it in, Abner?
Is that all I have to do?
That's all you have to do now. They say on down further in the letter there, Dick, that when they receive this blank here, they'll send him further instructions. Something else he's got to do, I reckon.
That's when I get the blue one to sell.
Oh, Abner.
Well, I guess they'll want some kind of party proof that you're the same Abner Peabody that mailed in this order.
That's just what I told him. Abner thinks it's some kind of a contest or something where he'll have to sell so many packages of seed or find so many faces in a picture or one of them things.
Or separate them dead blame Shetland ponies. I never could do that.
No, I don't think it's anything like that, Abner. It sounds absolutely legitimate to me. Probably some eccentric old man who just decided to leave his money that way, and you happen to be one of the lucky ones. $100,000.
Yeah, and look at him. Makes me so mad he just sits there and blinks his eyes just as unconcerned as if nothing had happened.
I just can't believe it. I know I'm going to wake up in a minute and find out I've been dreaming and be disappointed to death.
Well, you ain't dreaming. I keep telling you that.
If I am, I'll never forgive me.
Well, you're not, Abner. And if I was you, I'd send this thing in by airmail special delivery right today.
I've been trying to get him to mail it all day.
Well, there's nothing to it, Abner. All you've got to do is prove that you're alive and married. And I notice it has to be sworn to for notary public here, too.
Well, I can handle that part of it for him.
Well, go ahead and fill it out and mail it in. But now, if I get a bunch of garden seed down here, you fellers have got to help me sell them.
Oh, me, I wish you'd get that garden seed out of your head.
Well, here, I got to be getting on back over the store, fellas.
Well, much obliged for coming over, Dig. I appreciate your help.
Oh, don't mention it, Lum. I'm glad to hear the good news, too, Abner. Yeah, but for goodness sakes, don't say nothing about it, Dick.
No, it says right in the letter there it must be kept secret. Nobody's supposed to know anything about it but Abner.
Well, don't worry. I won't say a thing about it.
Yeah, so long, Dig.
So long. Get that letter off just as soon as you can, Abner. Yeah, I will. So long.
Now, you see there, I told you it weren't no joke. You just ain't got sense enough to know when you're well off.
Well, I just want to get Dick's opinion about it, Lum. Let's go ahead, fill the thing out, get it off this afternoon. Let's see now. Got to prove I'm alive and married. How do I prove I'm alive?
Now, it's going to be a little hard.
I could send him a picture myself, I guess.
No, I don't think that'd prove it.
Well, I got one picture of me getting in Ezra C. car on my way to the annual Cherry Hill picnic. Now, if I was dead, I surely wouldn't want to be going to a picnic, would I?
Yeah, but that was taken a couple of years ago. You might have died since then.
I don't think so.
No, I don't believe a picture would help none at all. I think the best thing to do is just sign your name where you're supposed to on this blank here. That'll prove you're alive.
No, it won't. I could have did it before I died.
That's right, ain't it?
Believe I could.
Well, here, just put the date on it. That'll get around that.
Yeah.
Now, about proving you're married.
Now, right there's where I could use a picture of me. Body'd take one look at me and know I'm married.
Well, they might just think you led a hard life or had a bad accident.
I did. I got married.
Well, here, this is simple enough. All you got to do is send them your marriage license.
Why, sure.
You still got it, ain't you?
Oh, I reckon so. I don't know where it's at, but surely Lizabeth tucked it away somewhere after she bought it. I better call her up and ask her about that right now, Lum.
Recollect now, you can't tell her what this is all about. It's supposed to be a secret, you know.
Yeah, well, I ain't going to tell her nothing. I'll just ask her where the marriage license is at. That's easy enough. All I'll have to do is just say Lizabeth, or wait a minute. Hello? Lizabeth? Yeah, this is your man. Abner. Well, honey, Oh, well, I'm sorrowful I drug you away from your soap making, but this is kind of important.
Always making soap.
Well, now, just hold your horses and I'll tell you.
You ought to try using some of it sometime.
Yes, but honey, do you know where our marriage license is at? Well, I just want to know, I just like to know where it's at, that's all. Well, cause it means so much to me. Why, it does, too. I ain't trying to make fun of our marriage, Lizabeth. I ain't no such of a thing. Now, look, Lizabeth. Yeah, but Lizabeth, honey, oh, me. Now she's blubbering.
Puddle up and cry over the least little thing. All you have to do is just ask her where it's at, huh?
Well, now, Lizabeth, that ain't true at all. Why, Lizabeth Bullion Peabody, my love for you ain't growed no shabbier than it was the day I married you. Oh, no, now, wait, I never meant that exactly. Huh? What other woman? Now, listen here, Lizabeth. Do what? Now, wait a minute, honey, Hello? Oh, my. Well, there goes $100,000.
Huh?
Lizabeth's gonna divorce me.
Oh, what a horrible thought, especially at a time like this. Will Abner be able to change Lizabeth's mind? Will he inherit the money? And can he prove he's alive? And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Yesterday, it looked as though Abner was going to have quite a bit of trouble proving he was a married man, which is one of the provisions in the will of the late Mr. Donnelly. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find Lum in the Jot-'em-Down store. Abner is just entering. Listen.
Come in. Oh, Abner, it's you. Granny's, am I glad you finally got here?
Yeah, howdy, Lum.
Well, hurry up and tell me, how'd you make out with Lizabeth? Did you get things patched up?
Well, I finally talked her into not separating me.
Good.
She decided to forgive me for whatever it was she got so riled up about. Doggers, has that woman got a temper.
Well, I'm glad you got it all straightened out. But did you find the marriage license?
No, sir, we looked high and low, and it just ain't there.
Oh, me, that's a fine howdy-do. Lose your marriage license.
Well, I know we had one, had it framed, hung there in a setting room for years.
Yeah, I know, I saw it.
Right under Grandpa's picture there.
It must be over there somewhere.
Well, if it is, I don't know where it's at. That house looks like a cyclone's hit it, where we tore things up looking for it.
Well, who taking it down off the wall?
Oh, Lizabeth, 2 or 3 years ago, got that cleaning and taking it down, put it away, she says. Got tired of looking at it, I reckon.
You don't reckon she throwed it away, do you?
No, she says she recollects hiding it somewhere. She can't think where, though. Doggy, she's worse than a pet coon about hiding stuff, and then never can recollect where she puts it.
Well, it's just worth $100,000 to you, so you can't inherit that money unless you can prove you're married.
Well, can't we just go ahead and send that slip in anyway?
Well, you can send it in, but it's got to be swore to before a notary publics.
Well, you're the notary publics. You know I'm married. Don't see why you can't just go ahead and put your seal on it.
I know you're married, Abner, but I daresn't take them chances. See, when I put my notary public seals on there, I've got to have proof of what I'm swearing to.
Well, you said just a while ago that you saw the license yourself.
I have, but I can't sign this without having the license right here in front of me.
Oh, scared you.
Supposing they'd come down here to investigate it. Come in here and say, Mr. Edwards, what proof have you got that Mr. Peabody's married? What would I say?
Well, you could tell them about my daughter, little Pearl.
Yeah, but she ain't here. She's clean up in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, that's right, ain't it?
Yeah, you got to have something tangible.
Well, let's get one. How much do they cost?
Abner, tangible just means something definite, concrete.
I don't care what they're made out of. I just want to know how much they cost, see if I can afford it. Well, here, what am I worrying about the money for? I'm going to get $100,000. Go ahead and order one, Lum. Get one for yourself, too.
Abner, I ain't got time to explain to you what tangible is, but the whole thing boils down to the fact that you've got to have that license. Or I'd have to have it before I could notary public anything.
Well, couldn't you just say that you saw the license personal? You know you have.
Yeah, but what if they'd say they wanted to see it? Then what?
I don't know. What?
Well, I'd have to tell them it's lost, and then they might get me for perjury and obtaining money under false pretenses and using the mails to defraud. Why, they'd have me in the penitentiary so quick it'd make your head swim. Or make my head swim.
It would, huh?
Sure.
Well, with all the money I'm going to get, Lum, I could spring you.
No, you couldn't. This notary publican is serious business, Abner. See, you're messing with the U.S. of A. giverman, I think.
Well, dogged, I don't want to get you in no trouble with them.
Well, I don't either. That's the reason I'm refusing to sign it.
Yeah, well, Lum, I never knowed all that.
Abner, I'd love to help you the worst way, you know that. But that's one reason they take a notary public's word for everything. They know he always tells the truth. He's got to. Swears to do it when he takes the office.
He does, huh?
Oh, yeah. Us notaries is all working for the same great cause, honesty and truth and all that junk.
Uh-huh.
Anywhere you find a notary public, you'll find an honest, upright citizen.
You will, huh?
Yeah. When I meet a stranger and he shows me his notary public seal, I know right then he's all right. At least 100%.
Is that what you fellers do when you meet? Show one another your seal?
Well, sure. Just like a lodge. Elks, for instance, always show one another their teeth.
Their teeth?
Yeah. Carry 'em around on their watch fob.
Well, for the land's sake, I always thought an elk was something like a deer.
Well, they are.
Well, deers don't carry watches, Lum.
Deers don't, but elks does. Elks is human.
You mean people?
Why, sure. It's a lodge. You've heard of the Elks Lodge, undoubtedly.
Well, yeah, but I never seen one of them.
Now, that drummer that calls on us out here, he's a elk.
He is. Well, he looks just like anybody else, don't he?
Well, of course he does.
How do you know he's an elk?
Of course, I seen his tooth on his watch fob.
Do they all wear their teeth on their watch fob?
Well, they're supposed to. Or wait, not their teeth. They wear an elk's tooth.
Huh?
They wear a elk's tooth just like notary publics has got seals.
Oh, well, wait a minute then. I believe I've got an idea. Maybe I can get him to sign this thing.
Who?
That drummer.
Well, he ain't no notary publics. Ain't even got a seal.
Well, couldn't you use that tooth?
Oh, for goodness sakes, no.
Well, Lum, if he can't help us, why did you bring his name up for?
Abner, will you just drop the whole thing? I ought to know better than to try to explain anything to you in the first place. The thing you better be concerned with is that marriage license.
Well, I am, Lum. What are we going to do about it?
I can't do nothing till you find it. I told you that.
You mean if I don't never find it, I won't get that $100,000?
Not unless you find some other way to give definite proof. If we just had the preacher here that married you and Lizabeth, we could get him to swear to it.
We weren't married by no preacher. A notary public, or a justice of the peace done it.
Where was you married?
In Wills Point, Texas.
Reckon you could wire the justice of the peace to come up here?
Oh, I ain't got no idea if he's still living, Lum. He was an old man then, and that's been 40-some-odd years ago.
Well, that illuminates that.
Well, there ought to be some... Well, Lizabeth was there. Can't you take her word for it?
No, it's got to be some outsider. She's one of the defendants in the case. Or she's, well, it's got to be somebody else. Who else was at the wedding besides you and her?
Oh, me, I forgot. I think the Justice of the Peace's wife was there. She stood up with us, I believe.
Maybe we could get her.
Oh, me, Lord, I don't recollect their names or nothing, Lum. Besides, they'd both be over 100-year-old.
Weren't nobody else there, huh? None of your folks?
No. See, we loped.
Loped?
Yeah, Lizabeth brung the ladder over to my place there, and we loped.
Elizabeth brung the ladder over to your place?
Yeah, well, the first night I taken it over to her place, and I wasn't strong enough to raise the thing up, so the next night she brung it over to our place.
That's just dandy.
See, we lived in a one-story house. She didn't have to lift it. So
I see.
Got the Justice of the Peace out of the bed in the middle of the night and got him to tie the knot. Surprised everybody.
Well, if you'd just knowed all the trouble it was going to cause. Next time you get married, Abner, be sure and have a bunch of witnesses and stuff.
I ain't going to get married no more.
Wait a minute. Hi, Grannies, I believe you've given me an idea there.
Huh?
Yes, sir, I believe that'll fix things up, Abner.
Now, wait just a minute, Lum. What'll fix things up?
You and Lizabeth get married.
Well, we're done married.
Yeah, but you can get married over again, and then we'll have proof of it.
Well, Lum, I don't...
Why, sure, Grannies, why didn't I think of this before? I'm Justice of the Peace, and you can get the license, and I can perform the ceremony myself. I'll give you the short one, I know.
Well, I don't know where Elizabeth is stand for it or not. She ain't got over the first one yet.
She wants that $100,000 same as you do, don't she?
Yeah, but I don't know where she'd marry me now or not, Lum. See, I ain't as nice a looking feller now as I was when we got married before. I believe I've aged a little.
Yeah, she could do better. It ain't no question about
that. I believe she could, yeah.
Oh, well, you ain't going to have to propose to her or nothing like that. Just tell her it's for business reasons.
That's what I told her before.
Yeah, go ahead and call her up and tell her to get ready, and we can have the wedding this afternoon. Get that affidavit on to them lawyers right today.
Well, don't you think you better talk to her, Lum, sort of explain it?
No, I ain't going to do it. You can explain it to her, all right. Remember that old saying, speak for yourself, John.
Huh?
Hurry up, go ahead.
Well, I'll try it, all right. Anything one time.
Yeah, just tell her that we've got to have a marriage license before we can make out this affidavit that you're married, so you'll have to have a little ceremony over here at the store, or over at the house if she'd rather.
Yeah, and tell her I'm John, huh?
No, don't tell her that.
Oh, hello, Lizabeth? Have you found a marriage license yet? Uh-huh. Well, I think we're going to have to get married all over again. Lum said so.
Oh, don't tell her I said so.
Tell him what? Why, Lizabeth Peabody.
I don't want to hear it.
Now, wait a minute. You're talking so fast I can't hear you. Oh, he don't mean nothing like that. No, he says he's got to have a marriage license so we can prove we're married and get that $100,000. Well, it ain't going to hurt us to get married twice, Lizabeth. No ladder this time.
Oh, no, it never done you any good the first time.
Well, it just ties the knot that much tighter. Oh, this afternoon. Well, you won't have to fix up none.
Oh, sure, to put on some shoes, Abner.
Well, yeah.
Tell her to half-sole them, too. Them look like spats she's wearing.
Yeah, well, put a little flour on your face, some vanilla extract or something.
Artificial flavoring and coloring.
Yeah, I'll run into the county seat and get the license, and then Lum and me'll come over there and he can tie the knots.
She can rosy up her cheeks with pokeberries.
I'll buy the license this time. You want it dead right. Well, he's a justice of the peace. Oh. Well, I don't think we'd have to go to all that bother, Lizabeth. You do, huh? Yeah, I know you said if you had it to do over again. Yeah, where? Oh, my goodness. Now, Lizabeth, I don't... Yeah, but Lizabeth, yes, but,
Oh, I smell trouble.
Yes. All right, Lizabeth, anything you say. Yes, honey. Goodbye.
Is she gonna do it?
She sure is.
Well, good.
But she says it ain't gonna be dead by no justice of the peace. She's gonna have a big church wedding, send out invites, have flower girls, and I don't know what all.
Oh, me, there went my $3 fee.
And what's more, I've got to take her to Niagara Falls on a honeymoon.
Well, what does Lum think of his simple little plan now? Will Abner have to spend all his fortune before he ever gets it? And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, Abner and Elizabeth are planning to remarry in order to satisfy one of the provisions of a strange will in which Abner has been named one of the beneficiaries. And as we look in on the little community today, we find Lum in the Jot and Down store discussing the marriage with Abner. Listen.
I thought the wedding was going to be Friday.
Well, so did I, Lum, but Lizabeth postponed it so she'd have one more day to get everything set. Figured she might get an extra shower if there was more time.
Shower?
Yeah, you know, where the women folks all get together and give you some kind of a present they know you can't use.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, I tell you, Lizabeth has just lost her reason over this, Lum. You never seen such goings-on as this over at my place. You'd think this was the first time she'd ever got married.
Well, it is the first regular wedding she's ever had. You eloped the first time.
Yeah, which now the ladder's broke.
What'd you say?
Oh, nothing. Lum, I just don't know where I'm going to live through this and all.
Oh, well, it'll all be over by Saturday.
No, it won't. We're leaving on our honeymoon then.
Honeymoon?
Yeah, going over to Hot Springs. Leastways, I talked her out in Niagara Falls.
Well, you'll be back in a couple of days. Surely worth going through all this to get $100,000.
Yeah, but the worst part of it is I found out now that I don't have to do this at all.
What do you mean?
Well, I got to worrying that if I waited too long, I might send that blank to them lawyers, and they might think I was dead or something, and I'd miss out on a honey. I sent them a telegram, just tell them what was holding things up.
You told them you was getting remarried over to get a marriage license to send them?
Yeah. And then this morning I get a telegram back saying that I don't have to bother with all that stuff.
Huh?
They said they'd take my word I was married and for me to just hurry up and fill out the blank and send it to them.
Well, my goodness, you better show that to Lizabeth then and call the wedding off.
I've done showed it to her, but she says we ain't calling the wedding off. She's bound and determined to go through it.
She is, huh?
Oh, there ain't nothing that can stop her now. She says all her life she's always wanted a big church wedding with a regular preacher to do the marrying. Says this is her big chance, and if she don't do it now, she never will.
Well, if she's got her head set to it, well, I don't reckon there's a whole lot she can do.
Oh, it's just like arguing with a stump on fire. There ain't nothing I can do.
Well, of course, you don't have... No, you couldn't do that.
Couldn't do what?
No, it won't work. I was going to say that as long as you don't need the new license now, why, you wouldn't need to go to the wedding yourself, but...
No, I don't think I... No, I couldn't do that, Mom. I thought about it, but then I got to thinking that Lizabeth would look kind of silly standing up there by herself getting married.
Yeah.
And then, too, some other feller might accidental happen to be standing nearer there about the time the preacher says, I now pronounce you man and wife, and then I'd have a new brother-in-law. New husband-in-law. Well, I'd better be there. I don't want to get into trouble that I can't even figure out.
No, if Elizabeth's going through with it, well, you have to be there, too.
I know. And the worst part of it is, Elizabeth says it's going to be farmers.
Farmers?
Yeah, you know. Women folks all wear them long dresses, and the men have to wear them tuxedos.
Oh, you mean formal?
Yeah. Now, where am I going to get a tuxedo?
You ain't got one no more, huh?
No more. Never had one.
I thought you used to have one when you used to play with the mandolin and boating club string assembly.
No, we wore white breeches and yellow striped coats.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And straw sailor hats. I recollect the hats because I always kept breaking the string on mine.
Now, let's see. Where could you get a tuxedo?
Well, I ain't going to buy one. Just like throwing money away.
Well, I don't know about that. Rich as you are, or going to be, well, you might be wearing one of them things all the time.
All the time?
Sure, lots of rich men dress that way for every day.
Well, what's the use of being rich if you can't be comfort?
Well, they say a body can get used to might not anything if he sets his head to it.
Well, I ain't going to spend the rest of my life getting used to something like that, no matter how rich I am.
Well, if you don't buy a tuxedo, I don't know where you're going to get one that'll fit you. Even if there was somebody around here that would lend you one, it wouldn't half fit you.
No.
I've still got that old second-hand one I bought that time I selected head owl over at the lodge.
Yeah, where is that thing?
It's hanging up back there in the feed room, I think. But it's away yonder too big for you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe I can talk Lizabeth out of all this. I'll keep working on her anyway.
Yeah, I better do that.
There's Grandpap Spears heading over this way. Maybe he'll know where I... Oh, no, I doubt if he even knows what a tuxedo is.
You ain't told Grandpap about your in-hairs, have you?
Why, of course not.
Well, be sure you don't, because recollect now, it's supposed to be a secret.
Yeah.
If you let Grandpap find out about it, you might just well put it in the paper.
Don't worry, I ain't going to tell him nothing, don't worry.
Yeah, howdy.
Howdy, Grandpap.
Yeah, what's all this pigeon-toed husking shuckings about you and Lizabeth getting married again?
Yep, Saturday.
Well, what's the big idea? Ain't once bad enough?
Yeah, but Lizabeth just thought it'd be nice. You know how sentimental women folks are.
Hey, Abner, if you're going to be here for a few minutes, I think I'll run over to Dick Huddleston to see if we've got any mail.
Yeah, sure, all right.
I'll be back directly.
Uh-huh. Take your time.
I just don't get it, Abner. What's back of this wedding night?
Oh, nothing at all. I told you, Grandpap, Lizabeth thought it'd be kind of romantic.
Oh, sassafras.
Well, she did.
Sassafras.
You know where I can get a tuxedo?
Don't change the subject.
I ain't trying to change the subject. I just got to get a tuxedo before Saturday, 'cause Lizabeth says I got to wear one at the wedding.
Wear one what?
Tuxedo.
What in the name of tarnation is a tuxedo?
Oh, you know, one of them monkey suit things.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? You got to wear one of them, huh?
That's what my woman says.
Now I don't understand this second wedding at all.
Well, it's too late to order one, and I wouldn't buy one if I could. I don't know nobody I could borrow one from.
Well, you're lucky.
But I've got to get one summers, Grandpap.
Only fella I know has got one is Lum.
Yeah, but of course that wouldn't fit me.
Well, cut it down.
Oh, I couldn't do that. Wouldn't dare to.
Well, figure it out for yourself then. That's the only thing I know to do.
Well, I know good and well I couldn't do nothing. Of course, Lum hardly ever wears a thing. It's hanging back there in the feed room gathering dust. Maybe I could just sort of fold the pants up a little bit.
Yeah, or cut them off one.
Maybe I better get that thing out and just take a look at it. So
Yeah, might as well.
Hey, would you get the phone there for me, Grandpap, and I'll go get that suit back.
Yeah, sure. Hello, jot 'em down, store. No, this is Milford Spears. No, he ain't here. Well, now, you might catch him over at Dick Huddleston's store. I believe I heard him say he's going over there. Not at all. Goodbye. Sounded like Lizabeth. Yeah, get the suit, Abner.
Yeah, who was that on the phone there?
It sounded sort of like Lizabeth, I believe. She wanted to talk to Lum.
What'd she want with him?
I don't know. She never said, and I never asked her. How does the suit fit?
Well, wait till I get it on here. I know it's going to be too big, though. Sort of silly to even try it, I reckon.
I'll get the scissors.
Well, now, let's not rush into this, Grandpap.
Yeah, straighten up there, Abner. Yeah, good foot's gonna have to come off the bottom of them trousers.
Well, don't you think we could just fold them up first?
Oh, that'd look too bulky.
Would, huh?
Don't forget, you're gonna get married in this suit. You wanna start cutting now?
Well, now, wait a minute. Now, after all, this is Lum's suit, not mine.
Well, you said yourself he never wears it.
Well, no, he don't, but...
Will he want it for the wedding?
Oh, no, I doubt if he'll even go to the wedding. He offered to marry us for nothing, but Lizabeth wouldn't have him. She wants a regular preacher. Don't want no justice of the peace this time.
Yeah, here goes.
Grandpap, now you sure we're doing the right thing here?
Hey, you can't wear it this way.
No.
It hangs back there and gathers dust. There now. Let's see how that looks. Do them pant legs hang just about right for you now?
Can you get shut of that dip on the left one there a little bit?
Oh, sure.
Looks like I've got one fat.
Well, if you sort of bend that one knee, I don't believe anybody will notice it. Yeah, let's see about the coat now. What do you think? About 6 inches off of them sleeves?
Well, I want my hands to show.
Yeah. Well, we can take care of that.
Oh, ow!
Excuse me.
Careful with them things.
Let's have the other sleeve.
Say, what am I going to do for buttons on the sleeves? You cut them off.
Well, what do you need them things for anyways? Don't button up nothing with them.
No.
I never have found a use for them. Of course, if you want them, you can sew them on back on there. I don't care.
Yeah, maybe I can get Lizabeth to sew them on. No, she's so dad blame busy. I doubt if she'd have time to do nothing.
Hey, Abner. Oh, you got a suit, huh?
Huh?
That's kind of shoddy looking, but I believe it fits you pretty good.
Yeah.
Say, I got some good news. Lizabeth just called me over at Dick Huddleston's store.
Well?
She wants me to be your best man at the wedding.
She does?
Yeah, so it looks like I'll have to wear my tuxedo, too. I hope it still fits me.
I wish it would, too, Lum.
Of course, styles has changed since then. The new look has came in. I'd sure like to have that.
Lum, I don't know what the new look is. But when you step out with your tuxedo on, I dog as boy, you're going to have it.
Well, what will Lum say when he sees his new-look tuxedo? And after he sees it, will Abner be in shape for a wedding or anything else? And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, the plan to cut Lum's tuxedo down to make a wedding suit for Abner was cut even shorter than the suit when Lum discovered what was happening. As we look in on the little community today, we find the old fellows in their Jot-'em-Down store. Abner is trying to repair the damage to the suit. Listen.
Dog is Lum, that's about the 100th time I've stuck myself with this dad blame needle.
I thought you'd give yourself a hot foot there the way you hollered.
No, I just can't do this sewing. I don't know nothing about it.
Oh, yes, you can. You sit right there and don't you move till you get them pieces sewed back onto the legs and sleeves of my tuxedo.
Well, Lum, I'm liable to stab myself to death.
Good, I hope you do.
Huh?
Hurry up, get going. Your wedding's going to be tomorrow, and I want that suit ready in time for it.
But Lum...
Get going.
Lum, I don't think you're going to want to wear this suit, even if I do get it done. I better take it home and try to get Lizabeth to fix it up for you.
No, I want you to do it. You're the one that cut the legs and sleeves off to fit you, so you're the one that's going to sew them back on.
Well, I never done it, though, Lum. Grandpappy Spears done it.
You stood right there with the suit on and let him do it, though, so it's just as much your fault as it is his. Now, hurry up.
Well, all right, but it's going to look terrible.
I don't care. This is your wedding, and I'm your best man. If I look terrible, it's your own fault.
Well... Oh, my,
so just hurry up and stop complaining.
Well, Lum, I ain't in no kind of shape to do no hard work to start with. Before I come down here this morning, I had to spend about an hour practicing carrying Lizabeth through the door.
Carrying Lizabeth through the door?
Yes, sir.
What's the matter? Was she hurt?
Well, no. Or at least ways not when we started practicing she weren't. She did get bruised up a little after I dropped her a couple of times.
Well, for pity's sakes, just what was you trying to do anyway?
Oh, I don't know. It's another one of Lizabeth's ideas. She claims that after a wedding, a husband is supposed to tote his woman across the threshold of the front door.
Oh, yeah, I believe I have heard that.
So, she wanted me to practice up and make sure I could do it, just in case somebody happened to be watching when we went back to the house after the wedding, you know.
Well, what would you be going back to the house for? I thought you was going on a honeymoon to Hot Springs after the wedding.
Well, Lizabeth says she has to go back and change into her getting away get-up or going away get-up or something.
Going away get-up?
Yeah, anyway, she bought herself a brand spanking new dress just to wear on the trip. Said she had to have something that'd be fancy enough to wear on the bus, you know.
Going on the bus, huh?
Well, she is, yes.
Huh?
She's leaving about 20 minutes after the wedding ceremonies.
Well, here, ain't you going on the bus, too? She can't go on her honeymoon trip all by herself.
Oh, well, there'll be lots of other folks on the bus, Lum.
Yeah, but...
And she said, to be honest, she'd rather go by herself this time. She said a honeymoon trip was supposed to be a happy one, and, you know, me and her always gets to wrangling about some little old something or another when we take a trip. So she said she just as leave go alone.
Well, for pity's sakes. And you ain't going to go at all, huh?
Oh, yeah, I'm going. Me and Cedric are going to take the trip in his car on Sunday.
Well, that sounds nice. I hope you two will be very happy.
Huh?
What are you and Cedric doing going? Niagara Falls?
No, we're going to Hot Springs. We'll meet Lizabeth there and bring her back home with us.
Well, ain't that going to spoil her honeymoon trip?
Yeah, reckon so. Of course, after I try to tote her over that threshold tomorrow, I ain't sure either one of us is going to be in any shape to make a trip no place. Even though I believe that woman has took on weight in the last 30 years.
Well, she don't look no heavier. She's wiry.
Yeah, she's got some awful heavy wires in her then. Or I'm getting weaker, one.
I had a hard time carrying her, huh?
Oh, well, I never got that far. I was still working on lifting her.
Well, you surely could do that, couldn't you?
Yeah, I got up there a couple or three times there, but then I'd always lose my grip, and there she'd go, bang, bang, bumpity bump.
Boing? You mean she'd fall?
Yeah. You know how clumsy she is. She never could hit on her feet from any height at all.
Yeah.
Then she got the idea of her standing on a chair and taking off from there. But the first time she tried that, I just happened to be bent over tying a shoestring, and bang, there she went again, bump, bump.
Granny, she bounced, huh?
Oh, she bounced. That woman can raise a knot on her head quicker than every one human I ever knowed. Awful salt-headed.
Well, I don't wonder falling off of a chair that way.
As a matter of fact, she can raise a knot on my head pretty fast, too. Just look there, Lum.
Did Lizabeth do that?
She done it standing flat-footed and kicked me right in the head.
Here, give me them breeches. You ain't in no condition to do no sewing.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Yeah, I'll get Charity Spears to do it for me. I know she'd be glad to.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Get Charity.
You've suffered enough, I believe.
I've suffered too much.
Well, you better sit down there and rest up for a while. You got a big day ahead of you tomorrow.
Oh, I'd rather not even think about it. I tried to get Lizabeth to let me carry her through the door in a wheelbarrow, but she wouldn't stand for it, or set for it.
Just take it easy now, Abner. As long as I'm going to be your best man, I'll take care of everything for you.
Well, thank you, Lum.
Don't mention it. As best man, that's my duty, according to the etiquette book.
Well, good. Lum, you wouldn't want to take that trip to Hot Springs for me, too, would you?
Well, no, I don't think I'll be able to get away, Abner.
Oh.
But I'll take care of all the arrangements for the wedding. For as you're concerned, leastways.
Oh, that just sounds plumb wonderful.
I see now, we still ain't got you no formal suit to wear. You ought to have one as long as I'm wearing one. You don't want your best man to overshadow you.
Oh, it's all right with me, Lum.
Of course, I don't know how I'm ever going to tone myself down to where I won't overshadow you.
What'd you say?
Just relax there now. Take it easy.
Well, don't worry. That's the one thing I'm awful good at, relaxing.
Suit. Where can we get you a suit?
I don't know. I've got to relax.
Yeah, got to get you something awful fancy to make you stand out. We don't want everybody gawking at me instead of you.
Yeah, well, you just work it out any way you please. You're my best man.
Yeah, mine could take you into the county seat and we could rent you a tuxedo in there. But I ain't sure we got enough time left for that.
Oh, boy. Doggies, I never knowed I was so far behind in my setting. This is just what I need, just a whole batch of this relaxing.
Yeah, wish somebody walk in that front door right now and say, here's a new suit for you.
Yeah, that's a good idea to do that. Sounds good to me, yes, sir.
Hey, Mr. Abner, here's a new suit for you.
Huh?
Wait a minute, what'd you say, Cedric?
I said I was bringing Mr. Abner a new suit.
Well, if that don't beat the bugs of fight.
Doggies, Lum, you're a better best man I ever allowed you was. How'd you work that, Lum?
I never had nothing to do with it.
Oh, come on now, tell me. Now, there's some trick to it, ain't there?
Abner, I don't know nothing about this. Honest, I don't.
Come on now, tell me now. How'd you do it, Lum?
Cedric, where'd you get this suit?
At the county seat. Ms. Lizabeth said she called up there and ordered it, and then she had me drive in there and pick it up for her.
Oh, I see.
You mean this is Lizabeth's doing?
Yes, Mom.
Well, Lord me, I never know nothing about it. Why didn't she tell me?
Well, she said she was afraid you'd buy some outlandish-looking thing if she left it up to you.
Well, come on, let's open up the box, see what the suit looks like.
I sort of hate to. No telling what kind of a looking outfit she's ordered for me.
Well, there ain't no harm in looking.
No. Is it a tuxedo?
Yeah, I can't tell yet.
You fellas need me anymore?
Yeah, you better stick around, Cedric. I'll more than likely want you to tote this thing back to the county seat.
Hey, Grannies, look at this, Abner.
Huh?
If this ain't the prettiest plaid suit you ever set your eyes on, I don't know what is.
Is that a suit or a horse blanket?
Boy, ain't that a pretty one.
Yeah, that's what I call a suit.
Yeah, it's a suit, I believe.
I believe I'll have Lizabeth order my suits for me after this.
You don't think that's a little bit too loud for me, do you, Lum?
Why, no. It'll brighten you up. And you can stand it.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
I can, huh?
I wish it was me that was getting married so as I could wear a suit like that. Boy.
Well, there is some pretty colors in there, I'll say that for it.
Yeah, Grannies. Wonder if it'd be time for me to get a new suit, too.
Yeah, hold that coat for me, Cedric. I'll just try that on. That's pretty.
Boy, feel that material. Feels just like cloth.
Yeah. Well, don't hold it up so high, Cedric. I ain't gonna jump for it. Doggies, that's better. Yeah, let's see now. Where'd my hands go? Oh, doggies, I know it's too big for me.
Yeah, this is kind of roomy, ain't it?
That's what always happens every time my woman orders something for me. She just hates to admit to anybody that her husband is as short as I am.
I don't blame her.
And she stands there and gets to bragging on me. First thing you know, she's added about 6 sizes.
Yeah, you look like heels beals to me.
Ah.
You know, that suit just about fit me.
Why, of course it would. That blame it anyway.
Abner, how much of that sewing did you get done on my suit?
Oh, I don't know. I think I got the pieces sewed back onto the bottom of the breeches.
Well, cut them off again.
Ah.
I've decided to make the big sacrifice and let you wear my tuxedo.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
No, Abner, I insist. I'm your best man, and I want you to be the only man there with the tuxedo on. After all, you're the bridegroom, you know.
Yeah, but, Lum, what'll you wear?
Oh, I don't know. I'll try to struggle through this old new plaid thing you got here.
But now, Lum.
We just don't want to take no chance of my overshadowing you. Hand me them breeches, Cedric. I better try them on.
Well, now, isn't Abner lucky to have such a thoughtful best man?